everyone, good morning. My name is Abby. This is Cookies and Crochet, and I wanted to make another quick video for you because I have a Michael's craft haul. Just a little small craft haul, and then I have some exciting news after that I wanted to share with you. And so let's get on to that. So I'm assuming that the bag is moving around, sorry. I'm assuming that in other places like here, craft stores are having lots of sales because they've been closed for 3 months, so they need revenue, or they need business. So anyway, yes, I've gotten several emails that my local craft stores are having sales. So I had been to Hobby Lobby. I have not been to Joann's yet, but Michael's said that they were having a big sale. So I needed a couple things, so I just went out there to look, and I did find a few things. So I wanted to share that with you. First of all, and I know what you're gonna say. I bought some sock yarn. That was a mosquito. Just flew right by my face, sorry. You must like sock yarn too. So I have never tried this before. This is Loops and Threads Perfect Pair sock yarn, and I happened to see it because they had a little example of a little pair of knit socks, just baby little knit socks, and so that caught my eye, and I was like, ooh. So anyway, isn't that beautiful? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love these colors. This colorway is called Walk Like a Man, which that's funny, but okay. And it is a super fine weight. So number 1, and then the dimensions, fiber content is 70% acrylic, 23% viscose from bamboo, and then 7% polyester. So, ooh, upside down. So yes, these are washable socks. So fun. So, and I also got this one. Now it says here this is enough to make a pair. So 2 socks. So, and there is a pattern I just noticed included on the label. It is a knit pattern. So that's neat. And I think this is just gorgeous too. I love that. I love that color. This colorway is called Drive All Night. Interesting names. But yeah, I love the lavender and gray, and there's some pink in there, and purple and peach. Oh, just gorgeous. Anyway, I also needed some needles. Circular needles, because I did try the magic loop method again for knitting socks. So I found these, and they had some of their knitting needles clearanced out. They had some of their crochet hooks clearanced out, so they were like down to $2. So I got, this is by Loops and Threads also. This is a 3.5 circular needle, 29 inch. So I got that one, and I got a 3.25, which is also the 29 inch circular needle. So got those. And then, because you remember I told you my son spilled coffee, it was an accident. I hope it didn't sound like he just poured coffee into my yarn bag. No, he would never do that. Because no, I wouldn't kill him, but anyway, I had my pattern book sitting in that bag with the yarn and the blanket, and it was ruined. It was ruined. I had to throw it out. So I went and looked through their pattern books to see if they had the book, to see if they had, well, they didn't. But I did find, you can hear the bag, so of course I found something. I found actually 2 books. One is, yes, yet another sock knitting book, which this is by Annie's. Annie's Knitting, which I've not even seen this book online when I go to look. But look at the back, look at all the cool, I was just like, you're kidding me, right? So I got that one. And then I found this one too. Now I have checked this one out from the library, but I don't own this. So I snatched it up because, again, I hadn't seen this around either. So look at the back. Just, oh my goodness. Yes. Really, really excited to try that. Okay, let's move on to the other news I have. And I have to get my coffee. My mother gave me an old Afghan that my great-grandmother had made for my parents when they were married. And I remember this Afghan because we used it when I was a kid growing up. And it is unfortunately fallen apart on the edges. And so I wanted to remake it. So I'll just give you a quick look. This is the blanket. Am I holding it upside down? Kind of, yeah. Anyway, it's pretty, it's very wide and it's very long. But it is this. So anyway, and it's supposed to have fringe on the end, but as you can see, the fringe has all worn off. And some of the places kind of have, you know, gone into the blanket. So I decided, I was looking at it and I was like, I could figure this out. I could figure this pattern out because I looked all online. I could not find a pattern exactly like this. I just couldn't. So I figured the pattern out. I counted it, figured it out, and I am remaking this blanket so that my family can use it, so that I can pass it on to my kids, and they can use it. So now I have shared some little sneak peek pictures, but this is, and I will share the yarn I used, but this is the piece that I have made so far. So isn't that beautiful? I love the bright colors. It's happy, it's cheery. This is extremely easy. And you leave the fringe on the end. Now I'm going to trim this fringe when I am done, so there's no weaving in ends. No ends to weave in. You just leave the ends of the yarn on there. And I'm going to trim it because my grandma had fringe that was probably about half that size, but I'm leaving it there for now. But anyway, you can use any colors you want. My grandma, I counted, used 11 different colors in her blanket. The one I'm making, I'm using 12. You do not have to use that many blankets, that many colors. You don't have to use that many colors. And I didn't tell you the big news. I'm going to do a tutorial for this blanket. So if you want to learn how to make this blanket, I'm going to do a tutorial for you. And I am calling it the Candy Stripe Blanket. So now if you're not keen on something so bright and loud, if you want something more neutral, maybe you're going to put it in your living room and you want something more neutral, I also, when I do the tutorial, I'm also going to include some neutral colors, or a blanket that has neutrals, because I love neutrals too. So I have some yarn I've already picked out that's like beige, cream, light brown. So anyway, if you're wanting to like put it in like a sitting room or have it out when company's there, you don't want something like this, I totally understand. Or if you're making it for a baby, and you want, you know, pastel-y, you know, that's cool too. But anyway, this is a very easy pattern. It goes quick, it's fun, and it's very simple. It is very simple. And again, I looked all over online. I looked on YouTube. I looked on the internet for this pattern, for something like this, and I didn't find anything. So I was like, well, I'm going to do a tutorial on it. So anyway, watch out for that. I'm going to use the excited to do that. So watch out for that. It's the I'm naming it the Candy Stripe Blanket because all the colors in here kind of remind me of candy. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's just I need some candy. I don't know. But anyway, I will go over that and all the yarn I used in the reveal video, which I will be doing in a couple days. So watch out for that. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Take care. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.